Thought I'd make a really quick video because the previous video was all focused on me getting rid of stuff, getting rid of a lot of clutter. I guess I want to start with the basics. I want to clear out my head, but I also need to at the same time clear out my surroundings because I'm obviously overwhelmed by a lot of things. So, quick recap: what's been happening is I'm off sick at the moment. I've been having a lot of anxiety issues at work. I also am experiencing burnout. So I'm really struggling with uh, making money, which is not very good. Obviously, this has been going on for a while, and obviously I'm a bit concerned because I need a job. Um, yeah, I'm also feeling very lost. I don't really know what to do with my life. Um, to be fair, I speak with a lot of people, and I think a lot of people feel like this. A lot of people um, are still looking for their meaning. There's some lucky people out there. They turn 5 years old as soon as they start, to think a bit more logically. They know, yeah, I want to be a doctor. Um, and then there's all the rest of us who have absolutely no clue and just kind of uh, plod on uh, or float. Floaters. Yeah, I've been a floater for a while. Don't get me wrong, I had a really good career. I have a really good career. I've got a good job. I went up through the ranks where I work, and I can't complain. I've been very successful. The only thing is that I am extremely unhappy. Um, got to a point where I was making a lot of money. I had a really good position. I was managing a lab, and I couldn't have hated my life more. I guess it's you kind of uh, understand at one point that money's great, yeah, because if you have a lot of it, I guess you can afford a lot of things and not worry about day to day stuff. But at the same time, um, jobs that pay very well, I find. I had a couple of those. Um, they literally want to buy your life. So I woke up one day and I said, no, I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is not worth anymore. So I went back to half my wage. And I thought I'd be better. And I went back home. I moved back into a safe place, which was my house in a country I love, which is Scotland. And I was still incredibly unhappy. And that just kind of got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And like the stress at work, and just everything just started to overwhelm me. So yeah, so here I am. So I've started with cleaning out my surroundings. The other things that I'm working on is I'm trying to change my habits, change my aimless being. um, I don't like getting up at 7 in the morning, running out the door, grabbing the dogs quickly, running around the corner with them, and driving to work, working, and quickly running home, stuffing myself with food, watching a TV show, going to bed. I don't like this anymore. I used to have a lot more than that, but for the past few years, that's all I've been. It's just been this aimless circle and thoughtless circle. Um, so I'm taking this time. I'm doing a lot of reading. I'm doing a lot of research. There's two books I'm reading at the moment. I'll leave them in the description of this video. So there's one I already read, which I would highly recommend. Actually, two. Um, from the same author whose name I completely don't remember because I have a really bad memory for names. The Noise Is Not Me. It's The Bugger on the Table. Yeah, Neighborhood Watch. Safe place. Yeah, so both of them are to do with discipline and self-discipline. I'll leave them in the description. I read them before, but I find that I go back to these books. I don't usually do that. I don't often, read a book and then kind of go back and quickly have a flick through the book I just read. But the 365 Days of Self-Discipline is so good that, I really wanted just to have a paper copy so I can keep by my bed so I could just open it and read it. But no buying stuff. So, yeah, so I'm doing a lot of research, doing a lot of self-discovery stuff. Because I would like to get a habit in the morning of doing something. What's the word? I don't like the word mindfully. I don't like it. No, but introducing something different into my life that I just maybe help me get better, appreciate more what I have. So I'm doing a lot of journaling. I'm doing a lot of I'm trying to meditate. Oh God, I'm really rubbish at it. I'm really, really rubbish. Like I can't sit still for like more than 2 seconds. So yeah. And the reason for this is I would like to go back to my hobbies, which I'm trying. Sorry, she's just demolishing the window here. Uh, which I think I could be better at. I love painting, and I haven't been able to paint for a very long time, even though I'm going to class, which I continually just skip, as I'm just afraid of going there because I've not done anything during the week. And even if I'm off sick, I'm not for some reason able to carry on doing my hobbies. It's probably to do also with my state of my head, but I would like to force a bit of a change. So I'm trying to get into a habit of getting up in the morning. Following, I don't actually have it upstairs. I'm following. I just started a course. It's a book. Oh, maybe I do have it. No, I don't. Damn, I'm sure I did. I think I have it in the bedroom. I'm following The Artist's Way. I'm going to get away from this bugger before he throws things off the table. Oh no, he's going to follow me everywhere, isn't he? There it is. I'll show you. Again, I'll leave the description in the. I'll leave the title and description of the video, but I'm trying to follow this. Haha, backwards. The Artist's Way. It's supposed to help with art blockage, so I hope it helps. Oh, I can hear my partner there having a blast gaming downstairs. Yeah, so that's also what I'm doing. I'll close the door now. I'll let the little bugger in. I'm spending a lot of time with myself, as you would be if you're off sick, and with my dogs. So that's also very, very good. I'm trying to figure out what triggers me and what puts me in these states of absolute panic. I'm trying to kind of figure out what calms me down best as well. I did undergo therapy a while ago, and I just finished another batch of sessions. But I think I'm at a point where I just need to stop talking about these things with somebody, but just start to make a change. Just actually physically start doing something. And then maybe if I need to talk to somebody again in a little while, I'll probably find somebody else. But at this moment, I just feel I need to take action to change. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's it's a bit uphill sometimes. I still get panic attacks. I did make a video about a week ago, but I decided not to post that because I'm just such a wuss. Uh, uh, so I still get panic attacks even when I think of work, or when I'm asked to come in and just kind of touch base with my manager. So I can't live like this anymore. I can't live like this. I can't not work. um, I would like to find the love for my work again, at least I don't need to like absolutely adore it, but I just would like to find my drive again, I guess. um, because I'm at a point where even like I look at job adverts and I go, oh, it just can't. I can't. So, 35. I need to work for at least another 32 years, according to what you call it, the pension stuff. Yeah, 67, age of retirement. So I can't just sit back. Yeah. So I hope that with all the work I'm putting in, I hope that I'll maybe get back to my hobbies, and that will kind of give me a little bit more will to live, and something else to kind of hold on to, because until now, really, I've kind of been just defined by my job, and if you lose that, if you let yourself be defined by your work and suddenly you lose it, or not lose it, but experience burnout, or something happens, very traumatic, like I did at my work, and then you suddenly just want to cut yourself out of it. You lose yourself. Well, I lost myself. I felt as if I was floating in the middle of the ocean. I've got nothing to cling on to. I don't know any other job. I felt absolutely useless. Like I felt I've got no other skills. I've been doing this job for 9 years. What else am I able to do? Sure, yeah, I know. Everybody's able to do a lot of different things, but my head got stuck in this horrible place. That was the only thing. And when there was a perspective that I might not be able to go back to that job, to do that job, or to go back to a similar type of job but in a different surrounding, which wasn't very appealing to me, I just absolutely freaked out. Just absolutely, just lost it. And I mean lost it. I mean like mush in my head, kind of lost it. So yeah, that's not very good. I don't think that's very healthy. um, in general, I think it's good to have something else to live for than your job, um, especially with an attitude like mine. That like, money can't buy me happiness. I don't understand how I can believe that and at the same time be completely defined by my work. Absolute rubbish. Yeah, so that's my background. I think because today was day 2 of the Artist's Way, I think I'll just start posting about that as well, because I think it's quite interesting, especially if there will be an outcome. It's a 3-month program, and you can do it individually, you can do it with other people, and basically the book just gives you a few things to do during the week, and you have to do them every day. Or some things you have to do every day, some things you do like once or twice a week or whatever, and yeah, over the period of 3 months, and hopefully that will wake up this thing that I've completely numbed. I'm very hopeful of this program. There was a time in my life where I would journal. This program, focuses a lot on journaling and a lot of writing, just to get the thoughts in your head going and just spilling them out. And there was a time in my life where I would spend about at least 1 to 3 hours a day journaling. Um, I would isolate myself. It was a time before cell phones, um, and there was a lot less distractions. And I would, I kind of spent a lot of time in the dormitory, but I would still isolate myself from everybody there, even though they were my friends. I would just go, sit somewhere in the hallway, on the ground. Usually, I used to smoke back then, so smoke a couple cigarettes and just write. And I would write a lot. I have a humongous box full of diaries back home in Poland, and uh, and then suddenly something happened. I started working, and I stopped this process. I went through a lot of drama in my life, um, with work, with personal life, and I think I felt similar to what I feel now. That just my life just kind of fell apart. I lost everything that was under my feet, and yeah, I stopped writing. And with that, I stopped painting. And I used to write poetry. I used to work. I was working on a book. I had a lot of ideas, and suddenly, it there was nothing. It was blank, and um, it's very upsetting for me because I always felt so strongly about art that I felt like a part of me just fell off and I lost it. So, yeah, so I'm also contributing a piece of my state of mind to this because I just feel I'm just losing everything. I lost, I didn't lose my job, but I kind of, mm, my position is questionable, I'll put it that way. Um, and, it, and I don't have that which I let define me, like I said, for such a long time. And I don't have anything else except, obviously, I've got my partner, I've got dogs, I've got a beautiful home. Um, but I'm missing the essence of me. uh, so, yeah. Um, Hopefully, this will all change and I will improve. Um, and I'm making these videos, I guess, because I am hopeful that in 6 months' time, I will be able to say, wow, what a change in my life. And maybe, if there's anybody else that's feeling in a similar way, it might be a bit of hope that, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm very hopeful. I wasn't for a long time, but now because I'm starting to make little changes, I think I'm starting to regain a little bit of hope. Basically, I just thought I'm insane, so I just thought, no, that's it. Just lobotomy, put me away. That's it. I'm gone. But maybe no. Maybe there's hope. So yeah, so that's why I'm making these videos, and yeah, let's see what happens in the next few months. Like I said, as soon as I'm done cleaning out the house, I'll probably be posting videos about something else that I'm doing, or the changes that I'm doing in my life. And yeah, if you're watching this and you are experiencing um, a similar unpleasant state, um, don't give up. Try stuff, try things, read things, work on yourself. I believe that we are what we think. And, because I was thinking so low of myself, I can't really be anything other than that, if that's what I think of myself. So, yeah. I'll make a few videos about the way I'm trying to make myself think as well, but that'll be for another time because this one's long enough. All right, over and out.